For this part of the live stream video is now being prepared to go on the set as part of the full walkthrough. We will be continuing on to my GT7 journey. It'll be ready to go starting out right now, so be prepared and go for take number 1. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 80. The time has come and I'm about to be ready to go and take on the race number 1. Okay, take 2. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 80. This will be doing the perfect time and go compete in the World Touring Car 700. We'll be doing this part of the video to have one race, and one part of the content video is about to be ready to go as the tables will have to go turn around. So I just went down and do some major step preparation before the recording began, as I'm about to choose any one Group 4 car to go by recommend on each part of the track, and one event is going to have to do some mapping out by plan. So I'll have to be sure to have one race as part of the 4th week in weekly challenges is now being yet in featured. This event and the racetrack itself is going to be my first time ever to go enter there. It's going to have to take race number 1 to be at Deep Forest Raceway. Completion condition is now being set to be finished on 3rd place or higher, so I'll have to be the first one to go there, and that will have to take one best competition to go entered after finishing to have 4 races from the World Touring Car 600. Now this is going to have to take one step of the major priority to do some main focus to have some Group 4 cars or any kinds of various road cars that might have a good amount of performance that listed on 700 or less. This will have to take one regulation, and 10 laps is about to go on to have some tire wear to be featured to have 12 times on the fuel consumption and tire wear. Also to have some more additional Group 4 cars throughout each update until Spec 2. We got the Mazda 3 Group 4 is now being joined in, and any kinds of settings are now being organized, but this time without any penalty to be set on while collision and shortcut will be turning off at this moment. Only on the full walkthrough event on different racetrack in one kind of the event. This will have to take the forward direction to go all out and do any kinds of pit strategy to go by mapping out and do only one usage of the fuel map. So I'll have to make sure to have all kinds of my Group 4 cars with my Total Drama liveries are about to be set and go choose by my own arsenal. But if possible, all you might need to choose any Group 3 car that has a good less amount of performance point by over 700. This will have to take any kinds of Group 4 cars by any various manufacturer brands from the GTWS Manufacturers Cup. For starters, I'm about to choose the Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15 touring car with the UDRS Insportec livery is about to be the first one to go entered. So better make sure to have some available tires due to the performance point restriction. This will have to take one step closer to have some further parts that needs to be doing some minor tuning in case when you're... Okay, let me try this again. Where was I? Oh yeah. Just give me a second. Okay. Okay. I got it. So better make sure to have some available tires due to the performance point. So better make sure to have some available tires due to the performance point restriction is now being selected in race will be limited while using the current car settings. This will have to take only one. Okay, let me try this again. This will be having one part of the race due to the performance point restricted. Okay, I just lost track of it because it gives me a delayed speech. Just gonna try this on take number 2. Okay, messed up my current part. Just give me a moment, folks. I'll have to get this to have this minor detail set to go by update until tomorrow morning. Okay, still on hold. Okay. Let me check. Okay, take number 2 and go proceed to have the next part of the scene. GTWS Manufacturer's Cup. For starters, as I'm about to go and choose the Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15 touring car with my UDRS InSportec livery, will be the first one to enter to... Darn it. Let me try this again. GTWS Manufacturer's Cup. For starters, as I'm about to choose the Nissan Silvia... Take 4. Scene number 1. Rolling. GTWS Manufacturer's Cup. For starters, as I'm about to choose the Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15 touring car with the UDRS InSportec livery, will be the first one to enter to take on in the World Touring Car 700. But better make sure to have some available tires due to the PP restriction. Your tire selection in race will be limited while using current car settings. That takes minor step of the detail, and that's how you might need to have some one part that adds up to have some turbocharged RPM on any different Group 4 car or any road car by specific. So here I come, first race and one hard difficulty on weekly challenge to go finishing up onto 3rd place or higher. But I can't wait to go hard and clean well to have the first position to go enter to have one excited thrill of the competition. Alright, let's check again on the settings. Better make sure, folks, whenever you might need to have some reduced amount of tuning and RPM turbocharge on any specific Group 4 or any road car. Gonna have to recalculate performance and give something else that might need to have some few other adjustment or leave it as well. Maybe I might have to be preferred to go for the medium RPM. Might be quite very good to have a capable of 533 horsepower, carries out 691.68 performance point. Okay, minor check update. So let's go competition and have rolling start to be in the final position at the roll. Race number 1, the first Raceway in the WTC 700, off I go. Daytime is on the good condition, and we got some good familiar Gran Turismo competitors are about to be in session. Okay, here comes our Caboham on position 17. Looks like T. Kato is now actually onto the 16th position in the Audi TT Cup 2016. Go by sector 1 and proceed by sector 2 at the right. Hold the line and go F-bar layout to have a good oversteer main position. But whenever you might need to save plenty of fuel, the fuel map can help you whenever you want to have some spare amount of time before doing the pit stop. Just like Tokyo Expressway on the WTC 600, but now it's going to have to be a bit more different to be racing with Group 4 cars this time. I'll have to go by lane number 6, keep up the good run. Looks like T. Sugawara on 50th place in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Very good on the hairpin. Going forward, proceed. Dive in towards the final turn. First lap down. Proceed on lap number 2, folks. Fastest lap I took by a minute, 38.916 seconds. You'll have to take more than that to have some more Group 4 cars with some good strong opponents. There's Basilio Gallo on 14th place for the Honda NSX Group 4, along with R. Haywood and A. Tapai in position 12 and 13. Okay, gonna have to go on further offense. Okay, that was a close call. Nearby overtake, and Haywood is on the 13th until just gonna take a swoop in. Alright, 11th place, 10 more to go. Next up, Mikhail Hessal on the Subaru WRX Group 4. As you can see, folks, Group 4 cars with medium turbocharged RPM might does a bit more helpful, but it has to take one tire regulation to be on the main restriction to be in use. So staying on the hard compound racing tires is your best safe zone that you might need to keep a good clean run on endurance. Hopefully, if I had to get up onto first place to have that part of the weekly challenge, this will have to take first check mark and go for having 4 events in the next video later on. Okay, gonna have to keep a good steady on the line. Looks like our Kokubun is on the 8th position in the Mazda 3 Group 4. It's about time that he's about to be choosing a different Mazda vehicle rather than using the Atenza Group 4 car. Okay, gonna have to go on the left. Okay, correction and double body overtake. 15 seconds on the gap. Looks like Portilla is in the lead, followed by McEwen and Patrick Bazan. Top 3 drivers are about to gun their way and do the battle in 3rd position to go for having a next lap after taking the 3rd. But still not yet to be going in. You'll have to take patient and overtake many Group 4 cars at a time to have one part of the first race event. Okay, that was a close call. Gonna have to take the right side, overtake C. Lopez, followed by Kawakami. Okay, looks like there goes the contact at turn 1. Third lap by the fastest, 1 minute, 36.297 seconds. You'll have to take one decent part of the challenge is gonna have to go finishing hard in 3rd place or higher for this week. That's how I just come here on time and do the reminder after taking the 3rd week, because it takes a lot of credit to get some more earnings. Okay, going proceed, 5th place. Now going in and catches up to T Yamanaka on the GR Supra GT4 race car 2019. Gonna have to keep holding in 3rd sector by coming back at the hairpin. That's the ticket. Looks like Patrick was on at the pit. Now's my chance and go forward to have the 5th lap to be on the main mark. Five more to go, 35% remaining on the fuel, so I have to keep a good low profile to stay in it and go catch up in about 10 seconds up ahead. Okay, next sector in the middle of the track. 8.4 seconds. Okay, keep up the good braking and cornering. The right line is going to be right to be settled. Okay, 30% left. Just going to make on lap number 6 towards the end. We're having a pit stop. But I had to keep a good watchful eye on Portilla and McEwen. 2 of them are about to go for having a battle in 1st place. This will have to give a good excited view to have a good footage. Okay, 2 of them are at the pit. 6th lap. Better make it count, and just going to take 2 choices whenever you might need to stay at the end of the 5th, or just going to go early at the end of lap number 6. I'll have to be preferred and go choose on the 6th. Decision is a decision for every Group 4 car that you might need to stay on top of it. But it's going to have to be a bit more challenging. All you need to do is going to go hard and think about any kinds of your battle plan strategy on the track. It's only down to 17%, low on fuel. Okay, gonna have to keep pushing. Have the 2nd straightaway to go further through. So I had to keep a good watchful eye on C. Heerly from position 2, and then Portilla is coming back on 3rd place. Almost to be a bit closer, but save plenty of fuel to be on lean 6 is going to be your best defense. Alright, let's do the line and commence the pit lane entry. Let's go tire change. My crew is waiting for me to be prepared. 9% left. Alright, so watch the course map on the right screen, as other opponents are about to be more likely to have a chance to overtake my position. Gonna have to keep a good watchful eye out. If anything else happens to overtake my current position, this will have to go for another round. Okay, looks like Portilla and McEwen is about to be coming back in lap number 7 to go proceed. All set and well done. There they are right now. Portilla is on the Dodge Viper and McEwen on the Corvette C7 Group 4. Perfect. Now's the time and go on the offense. Gonna have to stay on the line. This will be doing one part of the race and one part of the endurance strategy that you might need to face the opponent. Okay, got the opening on the left. Got to stay ahead on Portilla. There we go. Back in the lead and go back on sector 3. Fastest lap I recently took by a minute, 33.7 seconds. Awesome. Very good to have a placement on the 5th lap that has a good right match of the fastest. You'll have to take one step closer up ahead to have 3 more to go until moving up on to lap number 8. Things are about to get much more smooth sailing out there to have one race in the WTC 700, folks. I bet you guys have already took the first race ever on different racetrack with using your favorite car, like any road car, professional tune, or any Group 4 car. But not to be mentioned to have some few other performance points on Group 3 car like the BMW M3 GT Motorsport that has a good regulation that takes a good overmatch. Got to stay on track, go by forward. I still got this in the bag, folks. Just always keep on racing, stay clean, and focus my way in first place towards the finish line. Lap number 8 is done. Entered the 9th lap. One more lap remaining until the final will be calling in. Okay, that's 13 minutes. Still got this and have one duration to go for only a standard amount. Got to stay on the defense and hold down the fort to have a 5.8 seconds until going up by update in 6. Now it's 6 seconds behind, away from Portilla and McEwen. Okay, left turn hairpin is doing good clear. Okay, as other racers are about to stay up ahead to each other to go focusing on the second straightaway to go by the follow through in the tunnel. as I'm about to be kicking up and go enter to the final lap on number 10. It's all about the competition in Group 4 cars for having a good place on the WTC 700. But I'm really sure a bit because it's all about for doing one good thrill of the competition to do some practice, like from the GTWS Manufacturers Cup. With any kinds of one part to be requirement to be using on medium or high RPM turbocharge. Just use very wisely to have a one good step of the tires is all you need to use the hard compound on the surface. That's how one step of the line defense and offense to have a good characteristic of driving role during each part of the track in one event. So almost there to be finishing up on sector 2 to go for the final sector in number 3. This is it. By approaching in the hairpin, so I'll have to do it right now. Keep a good extra space to have a good left turn clear position, and then the rest will go forward to have the final corner to take home the podium. Yeah, that's more like it. First place for Team UDRS in Sportec for having one check mark on weekly challenge in number 4. It takes a credit. This will have to take one start to have 4 more to go remaining to have some good standard usual event has already been checked. Alright, very good and solid fine work. That's one race to be well indeed, and good to be excited to have a good start for the competition for only one part of the event. Total time in 16 minutes 36.819 seconds is a very good one. One race, one part of the video, and the progress is about to go enter for having a new stage of the level. But very good to have a best placement on the 5th lap to go by a minute 33.7 seconds. I'll have to keep this and the replay as well to have a good excited moment. 165,000 credits to be doing a clean race bonus, and 26.2 miles is just to be updated for only one ticket to have a participation in weekly challenge on the first stage. Okay, now the time has going in for having a replay moment. Just going to go and choose a different match thumbnail placement. But how about that might have to be doing a good possible way to have some more Group 4 cars, including my livery. That should be good enough. So gonna exit, then save a replay to have some storage management that needs to be filled out. Well folks, it was a very good start on race number 1 in the WTC 700 at D-Force Raceway to go for my best start. As part of the weekly challenge is now being checked on the placement, has been doing this for only one step, and then the next one we'll have to take some 4 events, including this one, we'll have to do an encore. Gonna have to check again on event directory. Progress is on 58% to have 12% for only one race is now being cleared. So that's one down, only 7 more to go. Okay, looks like this should be doing well to see some more racetrack in one event. So I'll have to be sure to have some more racetrack to be on the lookout whenever it comes in to have the 5th weekly challenge is about to be going in. So next up, Brands Hatch Grand Prix Circuit for having race number 2 onto the same series for only one part of the event. As for the rest, including the 24 hours of Le Mans racetrack is about to have a good maximum reward by 550,000 GT credits, just like Tokyo Expressway in East Clockwise from the WTC 600. it still had to take a lot of more laps and possible endurance by 30 minutes, including Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit to be featured and placed on 7 laps. Okay, now this will have to do another time and go for a reward challenge, just only for only... Sorry about that, folks. Let me check. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, time to go back to the GT garage and have one roulette ticket is about to be available and save for only one GT credit ticket later on, as I just really needed to do a spare time by a combo total. So let's have the parts category on 6 star. Let's give it a go, and which kind of a prize reward on part category should I get? There we go. Compatible vehicle on the Subaru BRZ 2015 on titanium connecting rods and pistons. I'll have to keep this for a while. So, Part 81 will be coming up soon to have a best WTC race to go by Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. But this time, by having a British racetrack, I might gonna have to go with a Jaguar F-Type Group 4 with my Total Drama OC Lexia for having a next part of the Group 4 category. But it takes a lot of progress, competition, and strategy to go by pit stop whenever it might need to save a plenty amount of fuel. I'll have to get down to it, and this will have to take one step to have one race for only one part of the content. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more to see for my image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.